Hi. So, different traits that we have in our personality can help or hinder our handling the narcissist, in particular on the issue of new supply, right? And that's a sore topic for all of us. So I happen to think about that topic in relation to this personality traits thing. I knew I had to delve. So I'm delving, and I thought about whether or not people are competitive or not. Okay, so I'm non-competitive person. My daughter laughs. I even like to lose at Monopoly. I'd rather be the person trying to hawk and figure out how to pay you your $2,000 for your hotel on Boardwalk than be the person who sits back and goes $2,000 every half a roll with every person around the board. I think it's boring. I was probably the last in my group of people to be married or own a home. This is years ago, but I was always the perpetual cheerleader way inside for everybody. I'm so happy. This is gorgeous. You did this. Congratulations. Blah, blah, blah. Some people aren't like that. They can be competitive, and that can bring them to be an envy or jealous person. Even in school, it was just my personal best. I was in my own lane. I just have never been competitive. From childhood to now, I'm not built that way. Some people are very competitive, and I've always looked at those people like warriors. I mean, they're competing in sports and just care about beating the next guy, and it's just not how I'm built. So when it comes to new supply, the way that my personality trait of being non-competitive, I don't even compare myself. I just feel I'm better automatically. It's not it at all as to whether or not that person is a good person. That isn't it. I just know my heart, and it's not dark, it's not ugly. I know what it's full of. I know I have exquisite karma in life for many reasons. I'm grateful all the time. I know that there's nobody else. I just know my worth. And I guess that's the biggest thing too. I've never judged my worthiness as compared to another person, ever. And I'm not going to start at 53 years old. I've never once done that in all my life. Like, oh, she has better this or he has better. And I'm not saying you don't look at like Naomi Campbell and wish you had legs like her. That's not what I'm talking about. But a deep-seated like, ugh, never. So I don't feel angst in terms of the new supply being better than I. That's not at all what I'm feeling when it comes to new supply. It's a sore subject. It's a primal need in all of us to not be left for something. I mean, that's just, of course. But anyway, I think a competitive person, it might be a challenge. Like they want to win. And maybe when you don't even realize it. It's automatic. You're a warrior. You're a gladiator. It's your instinct to win or to play. I won't even play. I don't even want to play. Nope, no way. I don't need to meet the new supply. I don't care what they look like. I don't even want to play. But a warrior? Now, here's the thing. You are a gladiator. You're right. So don't get into the ring with somebody like this. They're not even, there's nothing about them with which you should be comparing or competing. Know your worthiness. Know your value. Know yourself. Know that it's not you that is being rejected by them going for them. That is their cycle. They will leave new supply for newer supply. They left a supply to get to you. You were new supply once. We were new supply once. And that makes me feel bad for the lady before me because I was the cause of somebody triangulating somebody else. That's what I refuse to do going forward, which is another reason it helped me break away. I refuse to do that to a fellow sister. I won't do it. I will not be the cause of pain for another victim. I won't do it. And if your heart is good and that you live day to day in a righteous manner and that you deserve goodness and love and respect and dignity, take yourself out of the gladiator ring and do not even engage. I know it's nearly impossible. I really do think that this is the thing, though. I think that we have to look at this, and you have to figure out, we all have to figure out where we fit on the scale, and in terms of being competitive or not, where does that also ill affect or affect you wanting to win an argument with the narcissist or prove your point, which that might be the lawyer wannabe in me, but I definitely am an arguer and wanting to prove my point. But that's not even a competitive thing. I think that's about trying to make someone see something they don't see, and it's flabbergasted that people can't understand simple logic. Give some thought to where you fall on the scale and respect yourself enough to know that if there is new supply, whether you're competitive or non-competitive, see the strengths in each of those traits that can help you deal with the new supply. You're a warrior, for crying out loud. A warrior. Or you're a non-competitive person. Bathe in that. Bask in that. That's right, you're non-competitive. You don't need to compare yourself to the new supply at all. You don't need to. I don't need to. You're not going to judge your worthiness as next to another person. I'm telling you, never done it in my life. I'm not starting at 53 to judge my worthiness next to another person. No. As compared to another person is not going to happen for me. And it shouldn't happen to you either. And let's just keep an eye on that, because I think it can affect how we handle the narcissist, in particularly with the new supply. Okay, good luck.